The desert is still. Night is fading, but the sun has not yet risen. A thin line of silver light rests on the horizon. The air is cool, quiet, almost weightless. Sand stretches in every direction, soft and endless, shaped by winds older than memory. In the distance, dark hills guard a silent valley. And there, resting between stone and sand, stands Mecca. It is the year 600 AD. No empires rule here. No marble palaces rise above the skyline. Yet something powerful is forming in this quiet valley, something unseen, something that will change the course of human history. Imagine standing at the edge of Mecca before dawn. The town sleeps, wrapped in darkness. Small homes of stone and mud brick cluster along narrow paths. Oil lamps flicker faintly behind wooden doors. A faint smell of dust and animal leather hangs in the air. Somewhere, a camel shifts, its soft groan echoing through the stillness. Above, the sky is vast and heavy with stars. At the center of this desert town stands a structure both simple and ancient. A cube-shaped building draped in cloth, surrounded by open space. This is the Kaaba. Long before this moment in history, it has already become the heart of Mecca. Travelers cross deserts and mountains to reach it. Tribes who may fight each other everywhere else agree to lay down their weapons here. Around this sacred house, peace is honored at least for a time. But the Mecca of 600 AD is not only a place of worship, it is a crossroads of trade, culture, and survival. As the first light of dawn spreads across the valley, the town slowly awakens. A woman steps outside her home, carrying a clay jar. She walks carefully over uneven ground toward a shared well. Water is precious here. Every drop matters. Nearby, a young boy gathers dry twigs for a morning fire. His feet move quickly across the cool sand. He knows the heat will come soon. From another corner, a merchant rises. His face is lined from years under the desert sun. He checks bundles of leather, cloth, and spices tied tightly for the journey ahead. Trade caravans are the lifeblood of Mecca. Without them, this town would fade into the desert. Listen closely. The silence of night is gone now. Mecca breathes. Camels groan. Hooves press into sand. Wooden doors open. Low voices greet the morning. Smoke begins to rise from small fires. Bread is prepared. Water is shared. Life begins again, simple but steady. Mecca stands in a harsh land where survival demands strength and unity. Rain is rare. Crops are limited. The desert gives little, and it forgives nothing. Yet people endure here, bound by tribe, family, and honor. Tribal identity shapes every life in this valley. In 600 AD, Mecca is controlled largely by the Quraysh, a powerful tribe that manages trade and protects the Kaaba. Their influence reaches far beyond the town. They organize caravans traveling north to Byzantine lands and south toward Yemen. These long journeys carry goods, stories, and ideas across continents. Silk, spices, leather, and incense move through Mecca like blood through veins. Look at the marketplace as morning grows brighter. Simple stalls line an open space. Merchants spread woven cloth on the ground. Small piles of dates, grain, and dried meat appear. A man examines a blade, testing its edge with his thumb. Nearby, two traders argue gently over the price of camel harness rope. Children run between them, laughing, unaware of the heavy world of adults. Trade is not just business here, it is survival. It feeds families, builds alliances, and defines status. Yet beyond the noise of trade and the rhythm of daily life, Mecca holds deep spiritual significance. Inside the Kaaba are many sacred objects and tribal idols, symbols of belief carried by generations. Pilgrims arrive seeking blessings, protection, and connection to the unseen. Each tribe honors its own traditions, yet they share this sacred space. Religion here is woven with culture, memory, and identity. But the spiritual world of Mecca is complex and searching. Not all hearts feel satisfied. Some individuals quietly question the many idols. Some seek deeper truth, something beyond stone and ritual. They retreat to caves and nearby hills, spending nights in reflection beneath the vast desert sky. The silence of the desert invites thought. The stars provoke questions. What is truth? What is purpose? Who created this endless world? These questions move quietly through Mecca, like wind through sand. As the sun climbs higher, the valley transforms. Heat rises from the ground. Shadows shrink. The bright desert light reveals every detail. The Kaaba stands firm, its dark covering still, its presence calm and commanding. Around it, people circle slowly, some in prayer, some in habit, some in hope. Look at the faces around you. An old traveler rests under shade, his skin marked by years of journey. A young girl carries bread to her father. A shepherd guides thin goats beyond the town edge. Two men speak softly about an upcoming caravan. A mother comforts a crying child. No one knows they are standing on the threshold of a turning point in human history. Life here feels ordinary, yet history often begins in ordinary places. Mecca in 600 AD is small compared to the great cities of the world. It has no grand libraries like Alexandria, no mighty armies like Persia, no vast architecture like Rome. But it holds something different. It holds connection between trade routes, between tribes, between cultures, between the human heart and the search for meaning. As midday approaches, caravans prepare to depart. Long lines of camels kneel patiently. Their loads are heavy, tied with care. Water skins hang from wooden frames. Traders speak final words to family members. Journeys ahead are long and uncertain. Sandstorms, bandits, and hunger are constant threats. Yet they leave again and again because the desert demands courage. Watch as the caravan begins to move. Slow steps, soft bells, rising dust, the sound fades into distance. Back in the town, daily life continues. Women grind grain between stones. Leather is stitched into sandals. A storyteller gathers children under shade, speaking of ancient heroes and forgotten kings. Knowledge here is carried by voice, memory, and tradition. Stories travel further than any caravan. But beneath the visible life of Mecca, deeper forces are shaping the future. Social divisions exist. Wealth is uneven. Some families hold influence and comfort, while others struggle quietly. Orphans, travelers, and the poor depend on kindness, yet not all receive it. Honor is prized, but justice is not always equal. The strong lead, the weak endure. Still, there is resilience in this valley. As afternoon light softens, winds move gently through Mecca. Shadows stretch across stone and sand. The heat slowly releases its grip. Voices calm. Movement slows. The desert prepares for evening. And somewhere within this town lives a man still unknown to history, still walking quietly among others. He is not a king, not a warrior, not a ruler, yet his thoughts are deep, his character steady, his search sincere. He watches the world around him. He sees both its beauty and its pain. Soon, the silence of these desert nights will carry a message. Soon, the stillness of caves and stars will become the birthplace of words that echo across centuries. But for now, Mecca rests in the quiet rhythm of ordinary life. The sun lowers behind the hills. The sky turns gold, then amber, then deep crimson. Shadows swallow the valley. Fires glow softly outside homes. Families gather. Bread is shared. Stories are told. The desert cools once more. Night returns. Above Mecca, the stars shine again. Endless and patient, the town sleeps, unaware that history is moving closer. Step by silent step, the desert waits. Night deepens over Mecca. The valley is wrapped in stillness once more. The desert wind moves gently across stone and sand, whispering through narrow paths and quiet courtyards. Above, the sky stretches wide and endless, filled with cold, distant stars. Nothing appears to change, yet beneath this calm surface, a transformation has begun. Imagine standing outside the town, near the rocky slopes that rise beyond the valley. The world is silent here. No market noise, no caravan bells, only the soft breath of the desert and the beating of your own heart. In one of these mountain caves, a man sits alone in reflection. Nights like these have become part of his life. He comes here to think, to search, to understand. The world below feels restless to him, full of noise yet lacking clarity. He watches the sky. He watches the land. He watches humanity. Mecca, as we have seen, is a place of trade and survival, but also of tension and imbalance. Wealth gathers in certain hands. Tribal pride shapes justice. The vulnerable often struggle in silence. The spiritual life of the town is rich in ritual, yet many feel an emptiness they cannot name. This is the world at the dawn of a new century. Across Arabia, life is harsh but structured. Tribes move through deserts, guarding honor and lineage. Poetry carries wisdom. Oral tradition preserves law and memory. Hospitality is sacred. Courage is admired. Yet conflict is constant, and unity is fragile. Mecca stands at the center of these forces. Look now at the town in early morning. The first light touches the Kaaba. Its form is unchanged, steady, and quiet. People begin to gather as they always have. Pilgrims circle slowly. Merchants prepare goods. Children carry water. Life moves forward, unaware that the rhythm of time itself is about to shift. In the marketplace, conversation flows between traders arriving from distant lands. News travels slowly, carried by caravans crossing mountains and deserts. Stories of empires rise and fall far away, yet Mecca remains grounded in its own world. It is neither isolated nor powerful, yet it connects many routes of movement and exchange. Trade has shaped Mecca into more than a desert settlement. Caravans moving north encounter the great Byzantine world, where cities glow with stone architecture and organized rule. To the east lies the Persian realm, ancient and structured, guided by kings and complex administration. To the south, the lands of Yemen carry memories of old kingdoms and fertile valleys. Goods flow through these regions, and Mecca stands as a meeting point of pathways, ideas, and beliefs. Yet even as trade brings prosperity to some, social divisions deepen. Look closely at the faces around you. A wealthy merchant counts coins in shade. Nearby, a laborer wipes sweat from his brow, his work endless, his reward small. A widow walks quietly with her child, relying on charity. An orphan watches others from a distance, uncertain, unseen. Life in Mecca is bound by tribe and status. Protection often comes through lineage. Those without it live carefully, hoping for mercy. The human story here is one of endurance, but also of longing. In quiet corners of Mecca, individuals seek meaning beyond tradition. Some turn inward, questioning the many idols within the Kaaba. Others observe the order of nature, the rhythm of day and night, the silence of the desert, and wonder about the source of all things. Reflection grows slowly, like a seed beneath sand. As the sun climbs, heat returns to the valley. Daily life continues with familiar motion. Leather is cut and stitched. Grain is ground into flour. Camels are loaded for journeys. Agreements are spoken and sealed with trust. The desert demands resilience, and Mecca answers with persistence. But change often begins not in crowds, but in solitude. Return now to the mountain cave. The man sits still, wrapped in thought. The world feels heavy, yet clear. The desert night seems alive, vast and full of unseen presence. In this silence, something extraordinary begins. Words will soon be spoken that reshape understanding, belief, and history itself. Not through armies, not through wealth, but through message and meaning. For now, the town below remains unaware. Days pass. Life continues. The marketplace hums. Caravans depart and return. Families gather at night beneath starlight. The Kaaba remains the heart of Mecca, drawing pilgrims and preserving peace between tribes, even as deeper questions move quietly among the people. Look at the political structure of Mecca. Power rests within tribal leadership, particularly among those who manage trade and protect the sanctuary. Decisions are shaped by tradition and consensus. Honor holds society together, yet it also preserves inequality. Change is difficult in such a system. Stability is valued. Disruption is feared, yet history moves forward, often quietly at first. Evening falls once more over the valley. The desert cools. Fires glow near doorways. Soft voices fill the night air. The scent of cooked grain and dates drifts between homes. Children listen to stories of ancestors and heroes. The sky above remains vast and silent, watching over a town on the edge of transformation. Imagine standing near the Kaaba at this hour. The structure is calm, surrounded by gentle movement. Pilgrims walk slowly. Some pray. Some rest, some simply observe. The The darkness softens all edges. The world feels suspended between past and future. And somewhere among these people walks the man from the mountain, quiet and thoughtful, carrying within him a message not yet spoken to the world. His life until now has been simple, known for honesty, trusted in trade, respected for character. Yet history has chosen him for something far greater than ordinary life. The coming years will reshape Mecca. Belief will shift. Society will transform. Old structures will be questioned. New unity will emerge from division. But for now, we remain in this moment, standing at the threshold. The economic life of Mecca continues to depend on trade and pilgrimage. Caravans bring wealth, but also exposure to wider worlds. Ideas move alongside goods. Cultural exchange, though subtle, shapes thought. The desert does not isolate completely. It filters and refines. Social compassion begins to stir within certain hearts. Care for the poor, the orphan, the traveler, and the vulnerable begins to take deeper meaning in private reflection. Justice, once defined mainly by tribe, begins to be imagined in broader terms. These ideas are still fragile, still forming, like dawn before sunrise. Night deepens again. The valley grows silent. Stars shine brighter than any lamp. Time seems still, yet history moves. Imagine watching Mecca from above, as if time itself pauses. A small desert town, simple in form, limited in power, yet positioned at a turning point that will echo across continents and centuries. The people